These are my chickens. I've got 4. I've lost 2 this winter. It could have been due to a deer carcass. And it's true, those kind of parasites and worms, you can't, well, I didn't know. So either way, I lost 2 this winter after they ate some of a deer carcass that was killed here on the property. And I scraped the skin, and yeah, this is a huge confession. And I gave some raw deer meat to the chickens. So, either way, beautiful day. I love my chickens. They give me eggs. And I'm on my walk to show the garden in March. I'm grabbing some char water to water the peas I just planted. Yesterday was the equinox. So I learned that mice and birds eat peas. So my first planting got eaten, not a pea. I planted them on the new moon in February, and you can grow them from there. So what happened here is that we planted potatoes and birds ate them out. Birds ate them. So I replanted, and I have covered them with hard plastic panels. Garlic looks good. Very good. And today I built this around the potatoes and the peas so birds cannot get in. Now mice still can get in, so I'm going to do the 5-gallon bucket with the peanut butter can. And at least they're protected from the birds. It's just the mice are the next thing. So these panels made this A-frame. I'm really proud of it. But I grabbed char water to water the peas in because I planted them all along here. And, you know, I can't be too attached. It happens. Planting and planting and planting, and plant some more. So these panels are from a greenhouse a friend gave us, and they have been sitting around for 3 years. We didn't put the greenhouse in, but it finally all came to me. Make a panel frame in the garden. Duh. Well, I figured it out. So, what we're going to do is just give a little water in here. And hope that these guys grow. So the new potatoes are in. And the peas. I dug a little trench and sprouted the peas for 2 days. Couple tails were shooting out. So they were on their way. Maybe a little more. Use what you got. And so the potatoes are under here. This increases the temperature each layer of plastic by 8 degrees, so at least it's warm and the rain has been kept off because the soil is pretty darn wet. But we have quite a bit of char in here, so I believe there's drainage, and that's why the garlic looks so great. Put a little char water on the kale that overwintered. I'm going to flip you around, check out the garlic. This is the same seed that I've been planting for the past. I just keep planting the biggest bulbs from the year before. And it's been continuous. Sometimes over the years I've bought a couple more from the nursery store to plant, but pretty much this has been my line of garlic, and it's looking really good for March. I'm pleased. In a whole row, we'll see how long it goes, how far it gets me. This year I made it to January before I had to start buying garlic from China. And this little patch overwintered. This is Motherwort. I really like this herb. It's a nervine. It's very bitter, so I usually make a tincture out of it, and it works for me. Here's some burdock that popped up. I'm going to let it go for a couple more weeks before I harvest some of the new shoots. This is a chive that overwintered, and some red celery. Red celery. I love celery seed. So all of these guys are going to bolt this year. And this is some garlic that overwintered. There's a burdock I popped in the ground about a month ago. And then that's last year's harvest that I never dug up. So it will go to seed, but before it does that, I will harvest some new shoots, and it's just blowing up. The leaves get to be 2 feet long. Good for poultices. It's really soggy here right now. It doesn't get a lot of sun in the side, but here's burdock. That's medicine. So I'm going to dig up some more soon. Alright, well, I don't want to make this long. There's some more panels. Making a little hot house this time of year, late March, it's a good idea. So my thought is to add another of these 2 panels after I wash them to extend over peas and potatoes, but I can also intersperse some lettuces and garden cress. So we get some fresh salad soon. Thanks for watching.